It's Friday. It's 10:45, and I'm here with Wanderers manager Marc White for our weekly catch-up. How you doing, Marc?
Very good, mate.
Good stuff. Right. Before we talk about tomorrow and the final game of the season, I'd like to first of all, if I may, just get your thoughts on the season as a whole. To put you on the spot, how would you sum it up, especially as it's been the club's first ever in the National League?
Well, incredibly successful, really. It's notorious, this league, for being difficult to acclimatise to. We were, of the four clubs that got promoted, all four struggled for long periods, and the other three were already set up full time. Obviously, we've been part time all season. So, on top of that, we lost, as we know, our main striker, our main winger, captain for 14 weeks, centre mid for 12 weeks. So we had a torrid season of injuries, and we had to acclimatise to a bigger league. We had to develop the ground behind us to stay in the league. The outcome of having had 3 promotions in 6 years is that the ground's not ready. So consolidation was the aim, and with the support of the fans, I think primarily, our sponsors especially, our committee, our volunteers, management team and players, we've done that. So big tick in the box, and we look forward now to trying to find a way to go up this league table next season.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there's obviously been a lot of memorable moments from the season. What would you say has been your favourite game through the combination of home and away that you've had?
Do you know what? Honestly, I think this year it's all been sort of rolled. It feels very much all rolled into one for me, really. Like, so many different experiences, so many similar experiences that are different to what we're used to. Bigger crowds and stuff like that, and just little tiny moments. Taking the lead at Notts County, and the 400 fans that have gone to watch us in raptures, and silence in the home crowd, and down at Wrexham we really enjoyed it down there. But this club is full of great setups, great league. It's a great league, and it's full of great fans as well. We've built some brilliant relationships, obviously, with Oldham, and such a fantastic day at Oldham up there on Frank's first day in the job, and the brass band playing as we arrived, TV games we've not had before. This club really is living the dream. It can only ever really measure itself by its humble sort of roots. It's we were playing park football not too long ago. To experience what we've experienced this year has been phenomenal, really. And like I said, I'm really thankful really for the the management team, the players that have given everything they've got, every single player, our committee and volunteers to get all the development done behind us, our sponsors that have helped fund and participate all season, all of our staff, and most of all our supporters. Not just the local ones that are incredible, but the ones from all over the country now that follow us. And we are ultimately, we have to be an underdog, don't we? We are an underdog. How can you not be an underdog when your sort of trajectory is so steep like ours? We're always having to find a way to compete, and I think the supporters make it worthwhile. I think if you honestly pin me down to one highlight this year, genuinely, it would be our fans. I think have been phenomenal all season. What a difference that makes.
Yeah, truly is the 12th man, isn't
Yep.
it? No, it's a bit of a cliche, but I believe that. They've been it week in, week out, home and away, haven't they?
Yeah, our home form is I think top 8, top 9 in the league. So it just shows, and as we acclimatise to the adjustments of playing away from home. Away from home's always been. There's 2 things going on there with that. One is that you're playing on grass as a 3G team. You quite often see the artificial teams. You have to work that one out a bit. It's different. And the other thing is getting used to the bigger crowds. But next year, hopefully, we'll be a bit more experienced at doing that. But no, the fans for me have, been the primary, real standout for me, mate. Over and above anything, I could look at Macca's goal against Notts County, his goal against Gateshead. I remember little things like that. And but listen, mate, we're in dreamland for a club like us, really, and supporters, and the town, of course, as well, getting behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got to say, like, the visiting supporters have been here. Like, we haven't had one public disorder in the entire season, and I want to say thanks to all the fellow clubs, all their supporters who've got in the pubs. And we're a small market town, and the majority of people love the fact that in Dorking that we've got such a great thing going on. But obviously some people could concern themselves that it's going to turn out into Football Factory or something. But the opposing fans have been incredible, embraced it all. So it's just been a really good season, mate. Really good season.
Yeah.
And we wanted to consolidate, and we did. Job done.
Yeah, that's
Job done. So for all of those that thought we might not,
there you go. No comment on that one.
Yeah.
But I totally agree. There's been some fantastic moments. I know there's been some challenges.
Yeah.
And after Christmas, we did have a bit of a run where we were starting to think.
Massive challenges.
Yeah,
Like listen, we've been part-time all season, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We've lost our main 42-goal striker.
Okay.
Our winger never returned. That was pending returning. Our captain, our centre mid, and they're just the long term. We had a lot of issues, and we showed a lot of resilience to hang in there, made some good signings along the way, and as always, as a club, found a way. Doesn't entitle us to anything next year,
No.
but it's a good position to be in.
What I do have to say on the subject of resilience is this team never gives up.
No.
There's been some phenomenal comebacks.
Yeah.
Recently against Altrincham, I remember the Maidstone game back in December.
Yeah. Torquay at home.
Torquay at home as well. So credit to the players and the management team on that one. Because even at 2-0 down, and the fans as well. The fans at 2-0 down in the last game were singing, "We're going to win 3-2," and we did.
Yeah, exactly that. Listen, supporters, real supporters support whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
We've seen such great examples with Scunthorpe coming to Oldham. You've seen such good examples across the league whereby the fans are there. If you don't support your team when things are down, you don't deserve to support them when things are going well, do you? So that's how it should be.
Yeah. Now you've visited we've visited rather some fantastic stadiums this season. Is there anyone in particular? I mean, there's obviously several that are just a level that for us just take your breath away when you pull up. Is there any particular ground that stands out for you?
All the obvious ones really: Chesterfield, Wrexham, Oldham, and Notts County. More so, I mean, I love Scunthorpe actually. I mean, just for us really more the iconic aspect of it. You get a Scunthorpe and you see the Kevin Keegan quotes on the wall, and you get a Boundary Park and think about them being a Premier League team. And as football fans, we used the expression sightseeing a bit this year, and it has been a little bit like that. But when the going got tough, and it did get tough, that went out the window, and we just got our heads down and got on with it. But great venues, and we want to make Meadowbank a much better venue. We've done the new away end. The viewing's still not amazing. We're going to work on that. That's our continued thing, really. Yeah,
absolutely. Now tomorrow we've got our final game, and we welcome Scunthorpe United. It's a 5:30 kickoff, as is all the fixtures in the National League tomorrow. How's the squad looking ahead of that game, Mark?
Well, a word on the 5:30 bit. I mean, I understand that the games have to kick off same time, but it's a bit harsh if you're a Scunthorpe fan and you can't get a train home. And if you're Dorking and want to try and have a capacity crowd on your last game. But anyway, what do you ask me?
Squad, how's it looking?
Lots of injuries, mate. Lots of injuries, yeah. We're going to be missing a fair few tomorrow. Josh Taylor, Luke Moore, I think Jason Pryor. There'll be some boys missing tomorrow that Frankham Cook probably. But the team we're putting out is an exciting one. I know Darren at Woking, he talked about us being gunslingers. So we've definitely made the decision we're going to go out of a bang. We're going to try and win 7-6. And, we want to make sure the fans remember a great last game. So the team we pick the way we play will be front foot. And you know, we've got you know, I'm on a stadium ban, regrettably. Well, not regrettably actually, because you know, I don't regret you know, letting officials know what I think. I don't regret it one bit. But obviously, afterwards we've got the awards and the player party sold out, so all the players will be there hanging about. And you know, Scunthorpe, all the fans travelling down from Scunthorpe, I think that is absolutely brilliant. I don't know if there's any way of you giving them all a beer in the fan zone if they've got their ticket or something. I don't know how it works. The away fans should definitely get something for coming all the way from Scunthorpe at 5:30 when their team's relegated. I think that's like, you know, that needs rewarding.
I'm sure we could do something.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's going to be. Listen, I think we're going to have the best part of 2,000 home fans there, and the players will want to thank the fans. The fans want to thank the players, and there's a party afterwards, and it's mission accomplished for the mighty Wanderers, isn't it? It's mission accomplished. That's the bottom line. Highs and lows, learned all over the gaff. Mission accomplished. Don't underestimate the break that we, you know, that we need. We had no break last year. That was off the back of fighting the FA to be promoted, I think, the year before that, during COVID. So it's an 8-week or 7-8 week break. I can tell everybody now, officially, I don't want to get in trouble with the team in Cornwall, but on the 15th of July, we are going to go to AFC Mousehole down in Penzance for our annual closed season gathering of fans and players. So put your caravans up. It's going to be a brilliant venue overlooking the sea in Cornwall, and we look forward to that as well. So, but look, we want to get behind the boys. We're going to be gung ho. We're going to be front foot. We're going to be taking the game to Scunthorpe and making it worthy of the entrance fee, mate.
Fantastic.
It's worth a note as well that if we haven't already made a big point of it, I don't think we're quite sold out yet. We should make the point that it is a 5:30. There's a lot of people that can do double games during the day, because that might have gone by the by. Because to a degree, I keep forgetting it's 5:30, and I'm the boss. So it's worth reminding anyone watching or on socials that you can go and watch a team up the road and still get back to Meadowbank.
I know we have some Palace fans that are going to Palace West Ham at 12:30 and they're coming to Dorking at 5:30. But you are right, Mark, and we'll make sure that message is reiterated definitely. So, well, look, thanks for your time. Just before we go, we also want to send our love and best wishes to a really valued volunteer, Lorraine.
Yeah, Lorraine.
Poorly at the moment, bless her. So we wish you well, Lorraine. Get well soon.
Yeah.
Can't wait to welcome you back. We know you're cheering the Wanderers on.
Yeah, all thoughts and love with you, Lorraine. Big time at this time, 100%.
Absolutely.
From all of us.
All right, Mark. Well, look, thanks a lot for your time. All the
Cheers,
best for
mate. And I just want to say, like, just one last massive thanks to all of the people who've got nothing better to do that watch this. All of our supporters, sponsors. We have to operate the way we do. You know, I know we have to be outspoken. You know, we're an underdog. We have to put ourselves out there. We've got we are having to, you know, always look at how we can attract more supporters and everything that we do and say, and you know, and keep the following going. So, you know, but just a massive thanks for all those people that send things, like the chap who sent us the Oldham hat, and send letters in, and for all the fans that stop us everywhere and stuff. It's like massively appreciated, 100%. So appreciate it. And the team and the club did deliver. We did deliver, and that's the best thing about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Mark. Well, on that
Cheers,
note,
mate.
great way to end the interview. I'll catch up with you again next week, no doubt.
Cheers, boys.
And see you soon.
See you later.
Cheers.